Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be sharing with you what I spent for week 2 and week 3, and also show you what I was able to put back into the March Money Madness envelope. It wasn't much, but it was still something. So first, let's move this out of the way and start with what I spent. This was week 1. And then here is week 2 and 3. So this week was a doozy. I think old habits die hard, and they are really taking a while to die. But being able to like highlight these has really shown me where my money is going, and it looks like a lot of it's going to groceries and gas. But on the 8th, I filled up my tank, so it was $32. On the 10th, I went to Walmart and got a few fill-in groceries because we usually like stock up the first week of the month because we both get paid, and then we don't stock up again until the 3rd week. So then at Walmart, I had to get a few things for the pets, some pet food for the pups. And then I did get a little burrito at Taco Bell, and this was on a lunch break. And then also ran to Dollar General without the kids and picked up a few other things that was grocery related. I had to fill up my tank again on the 11th because I do so much driving now. And then I got a breakfast from Wendy's on the 12th. So looking down here, I went over, let me see if I can do this, make it a little bit better, because I spent more than what I had remaining. And you're like, well, how do you do that? Because I had pulled out extra money for week 3 and 4, because I was going to divide it up. Usually I pull it all out once at the month. And I still did, but I made the mistake of not taking it out of my wallet. And so I just kept dipping whenever the totals were over what I had in the envelope, which was dumb of me. But, and to make up for it, I moved some of the funds elsewhere to compensate for where I went over. And then I ended up just having $1 left over. And I didn't want to not put anything in the March Madness money envelope, so I saved the $1 from here, and then I stuffed that in the envelope. Gas did have some money remaining, but looking at what's up here, I know I'm not gonna have enough to make it to the end of the month. So I do have to put more money in my gas, but I did end the second week with $26 left. And that just stays in my checking account. So then looking at this past week, the 3rd week, I got a squeaky chair. I filled up with gas again. We actually went back home to see some family, and when we do that, it takes like a whole tank of gas. So it was just a couple days later that I had to fill this up, and it wasn't work related, it was just because we went to see family. Then I went to Taco Bell, and then I had to get gas again, and then we had some just like small little things I needed to run into Dollar General to get, and then Walmart again for the pups. And then this right here is what we did in the past couple days. It was just groceries. We did go out to eat at Panda Express. We went to the drive-thru, but we ate outside in the parking lot with the kids. Stocked up a little bit at Costco and finished the rest of the groceries for that trip, I guess, with Walmart. And then I bought a few raffle tickets from a friend at work. Her grandson is in a fun run, and she always supports my kiddos, so I wanted to help support hers. So I took that out of my personal money But I have not filled in what I have done down here because I need to check what's in my wallet. So let me move this out of the way and see what we have left in here. So for groceries, we started out with $274 because I was $26 short from the first 2 weeks. So I took it out of the $300 that we would have put into this week's groceries. So let's see what we have left for that. I have 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Is that right? 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Okay. I'm not sure if that's going to be right. Let me go back and check these amounts. So 6, 4, 28, 24, 22, 125, and 36. So 245. We start out with 274. So I should have $29. So I don't know. I don't know where those other $2 went. My husband has helped do this, so that might be a mistake. I love him, but my goodness. I don't know, maybe he still has the change. Those $2 maybe. So anyways, we spent how much was it? $245. And then we have $27 remaining. And that's plenty to get a gallon of milk and some fresh fruits and vegetables for next week. Alright, and this is where I had to add some more money to this in my bank because I know $26, it's not gonna, you know, it didn't cover here, so I've already put money over, and it won't cover the last week. So I've added another $100 to gas, and that money came from, we did get our stimulus, and so what I did was we put some money into our joint savings to pay for the children's daycare, and then we both took a little bit of, well, not a little bit, it was, you know, it's a good chunk of money that we got, and with my part I had to put some here, and then the rest is back in my savings account. So I'm about $200 shy now of meeting the $5,000 goal that I had for having enough money to pay for the summer bills where I work just 10 months a year. So I now have $4,800 in there, and then I'm not sure what my husband did with his part, but you know, that's his business. So I have $126 here, but out of that I spent $27 and $23. So let's see how much that would be. Actually, I can do that in my head. 27 and 23, that's 50. So I spent 50. And so half of that would be gone. So I have $76 left. There. And then pets, let's check and see what is in pets. I have 20, 30, 5. So I should be right there. Let me see. If I spent $15 out of 50, 35, 45, 50, yes. So I spent 15 and I still have $35. Then my personal, it should be up here. I have $3 there. What is that? Where is George.com? Oh my goodness. Do you guys ever get bills like that? I haven't seen one of these in like forever. I may go on and see where the bill has been. I'm sure it's been all over the place. So I have 3 there. And that would be right because I spent $7 out of my 10 for the fundraiser. So I have spent 7. There's $3 remaining there. And so from where I had to make up money for the second week of March, I have nothing in these two. I had $10 in each. But honestly, like, the money was spent for those categories anyway, even though I like to keep this as like a savings. But it was overspending from this category, if that makes any sense. So let's see what else I have in here. I have the groceries, personal money, I went over that already. Pets, no fun money, no home money, no kiddos money, receipts. Oh, okay. So this money right here is for the kids' daycare. They were out one day because we had bad weather where I live, and so there was one day where we were remote, and so I just kept them at home with me and taught from home. So that saved a day. So I'm not sure what my friend's going to charge. I'll just have to wait and see. But typically, if they both go a full week, but my daughter is virtual 3 of those 2 days, so she'll go 2 days and then have 3 days at the babysitter, she just charges $175. Now, she's not licensed, but I trust her. So that's what I have here. It should be $175. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 155, 160, 165, 170, 171, 172, 173, 174, and 175. So I know I will have some money left over from this, but I won't put it into the savings envelope just because it's separate. We just keep that in our joint savings for the kids' daycare. So that's all I have in here. So last week it's embarrassing. I only put the dollar in here. So I had $16 and then I had $1. And then I need to, let's see, I can take this, the $3 here, and put it towards my savings. But I don't want to mess with this yet just because there's one more week and they may need something else. And I was trying to just do $25 a week, but what I found out I was doing was, I just go one trip and maybe a bag of their food would be over $25. And so I decided just to do this bi-weekly. Nope, wrong term. Bi-monthly. So I was just here talking and realized my battery died. I need to figure out how to either one, use my phone so I can actually see, because I have my camera up and I can't see what the view is. And I didn't even hear the camera turn off. But I was in the middle of going over what was left from the pets, and where I had decided I was just going to pull out money every 2 weeks instead of weekly because it wasn't enough to even cover like a big bag of pup food. So I'm not touching that money until the end of the month, and if there's extra there, I will put it towards the March Madness money envelope. The gas, we'll just have to wait and see. If there is money left over here, I may pull it out of the bank. If not, it might just sit there. Actually, no, maybe I'll pull it out and put it towards the savings challenge, because ultimately it is something that's related to the car that I'm trying to save for. But I was getting ready to show you my envelope, and then, my battery died. So I went ahead and added $3 for week 3, which is up from week 2, but down from week 1. So hopefully it'll go back up for week 4. So I have 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I just gotta laugh at myself. I am trying, but I am struggling. Oh gosh, I'm struggling hard. But that's still $20 that I would have spent had it, not been earmarked for this challenge. Which I need to look and see if the budgeting community is doing any more challenges like this, because they're fun. They're so much fun. It's a nice way to try to save any little bit that you can. So if you set up your video with the phone and you like it, let me know. Or if you have any tricks to know when you're using your camera so that you're not sitting here just talking to yourself, I would appreciate it. Have a wonderful rest of your week, and I hope you are doing well with your budgets. Bye.